All right, so I'm getting to the point in the project where it says that I need to record a 30-minute coding session with my favorite screen capture tools. That's what I'm doing right now. Kind of sharing my project with you so far and some of the bugs that I'm working on and things that I feel like I need to fix before I'm done. So I'm probably about a third of the way through the work, but I'll fill you in with where I am now. So this is the application idea. It's going to be called Cenar, which is Spanish for to eat dinner, or it's Spanish for meaning to eat dinner. And the app is basically going to set you up to eat dinner better or to help you shop and cook. So it's a recipe app. So the idea is it's going to provide the user with a simple recipe and a shopping list for that recipe without all the extras. I was cooking dinner the other night and I needed to look up a recipe, and I was reading through someone's blog for about an hour just to find the recipe. And I got kind of upset. And that was the inspiration for this project. So anyway, the idea is that user is going to select a dinner protein, and then I'll print a list of meal options, and then they can select one of those options. As a bonus later on, I was thinking maybe I would allow them to adjust the recipe based on how many people are eating. That's still possible. That's going to be something I might work on as like a bonus. That's like an extension, maybe. We'll see. And then the user is going to select a shopping list or slash recipe. And then the app's going to present the shopping list or recipe with modifications. I ended up kind of combining these two for now. So they're going to select a recipe. I'm going to change this. Select a recipe, and then the app's going to print the shopping list and recipe. And that with modifications is part of that sort of extension bonus idea. So not out of the picture, but not required. So I'm going to leave that for once I get the baseline complete. So anyway, this is where I am. So if you jump in to, let's just run it. So if I run .ben/Cenar, which is the name of the app, then it prints, oh no, see, we have a bug already. What did I do? What have I done? Oh no. Syntax error on line 101 in CLI. Okay, what did I do here? Unexpected end. Input. Well, this end applies to this. Each of these have a correct end. If, else, end. Nothing wrong there. Def, if, else, end, end. Fine. Else, end, end. That looks good. What's wrong here? Line 4. Require relative end. No, that's not where it's asking. Playing with this a little while ago. I wonder if that caused issues. You know, some things aren't saved right now. And I'm thinking maybe I went through and made some changes and forgot to save them. I did, so that was the issue. That's happened a bunch. So anyway, here's how the app works. Start the app, and it shows a picture of a fork and a knife and gives you some options. It says, good evening, what do you feel like eating for dinner? And then it says, please enter a number 1 through 5 to make your selection. I almost feel like this should be at the top. That's weird to read that out of order. Let's fix that. Minor things, but I think it matters. So I'll try this again. These are things that don't matter at all, but they're exciting because I feel like I'm making progress. Anyway, good evening. What do you feel like eating for dinner? And you have some options. Please enter number 1 through 5 to make your selection. So this is the first bug. If I put in the number 2, it should show me all the chicken recipes, and it does. It says brown stew chicken, chicken fajitas, chicken whatever, but it shows beef dinner options up here, which makes me think that there's a problem with this particular method. So let's take a look. I have a method called create all meals here, and it's looking at these protein options, and it's spitting back out. Wait, where did this come from? Get user choice. It says user chooses their protein. I create a new API class instance, instantiate a new API object. And the question is, what happens when I do that? So I go over to API, a new object is created. It's initialized and it has these protein options. Okay, it's got these methods, cool. And then I have this break space. I just made this, it was repeating too much, so I created a little method to make breaks. And then this is where it gives me dinner options, blank dinner options. So I'm saying API1, which is this object, dot protein options, which is a method that should be there. Wait a second. Yeah, protein options is an attribute that I can call here, the accessor. So I can call protein options, and I'm going to get this array of protein options. Fantastic. And I'm going to take choice 1. Choice 1, that could be my issue, to integer. So the thing is it's going to run protein options, which is this, and then I'm getting choice 1 at choice 1, which is maybe what I was thinking I would start doing here. That's where I was last. I was thinking about creating class variables that I could use to make this more available throughout the class, because right now choice 1 is coming from get user choice 1. Yeah, so get user choice 1 is returning choice 1, which is like I guess a getter method kind of. So this might even be redundant, but if it's a no, this is a setter. It's saying please enter number yada yada. Choice 1 equals gets chump. Then it's running get meals by protein. This is looking like spaghetti code. I need to clean this up as well. So one of my issues is that like things aren't really in clean, neat methods. I have some things mixed in here. So one of my goals is to get rid of like calling these other methods inside of methods. There's lots of mess there. But anyway, back to the point. So choice 1 is gets chomp, right? That's what I put in. Fine. And then it's going to call get meals by protein. Sends me here. And that's going to stick choice 1 into that. So gets chomp gets thrown into there. That gets thrown into an integer already. As long as it's between 0 and 5, it's going to subtract 1. Wait a second. Pork, chicken, beef, vegetables, seafood is at proteins here. But I also have at proteins here. Protein options. Interesting. So why am I doing that twice? Pork, chicken, beef, veggie, seafoods. Is that the same? Pork, chicken, beef, veggie, seafood. Okay, so uppercase, lowercase tells me whether or not this is happening. Weird. Okay. So gets chomp gets thrown in, turned into an integer because it's a string. Then if that thing that this right here is between 0 and 5, it moves on. And it subtracts 1. So now this number is 1. So if I binding pry here, I should get a 1. Let's just check that. Let's get in here and let's just choose 2 for chicken like we did. And I should be able to get user choice. And I should get what did I put in? 2. I should get a 1. I do. Okay, so that's fine. This